House Democrats begin their first so-called impeachment hearing into President Trump and questioned the president's former campaign manager, Corey Lewandowski. One America's Marty Golingan breaks down the testimony.
We as a nation would be better served if elected officials like yourself concentrated your efforts to combat the true crises facing our country, as opposed to going down rabbit holes like this hearing.
Corey Lewandowski becomes the latest figure from Trump world to take the stand before the Democrat-led House Judiciary Committee. On Tuesday, Lewandowski acknowledged the White House request for him to not discuss his private conversations with the president, while also saying he was aware he is not protected by executive privilege.
How many times has the president asked you to meet him in the White House?
The White House is directed not to disclose the substance of any discussions.
How many times did you meet with the president alone in the White House in 2017?
I don't know the answer to that.
How many times did he direct you to deliver a message to a member of his cabinet?
The White House is directed not to disclose the substance of any discussions with the president.
Did he ever discuss with you any concerns that he may have committed a criminal offense?
The White House is directed not to disclose the substance of any discussions with the president or his advisors to protect executive branch confidentiality. I recognize this is not my privilege.
Lewandowski also testified on his references in the Mueller report and was pressed specifically on the section where it is alleged President Trump asked him to tell former Attorney General Jeff Sessions to unrecuse himself from the Russia probe. During the course of the hearing, Democrats grew visibly frustrated at Lewandowski's responses as the line of questioning devolved into partisan bickering.
When the president asked you to deliver his message to Sessions, did the president tell you that Sessions had already said no? Volume 2, page 107?
Again, Congresswoman, I recognize that the privilege is not mine, but I've been asked by the White House to... Congresswoman, I'd be happy to answer your question, or you can just have a conversation by yourself. But if you'd like to ask me a question, I'll be happy to answer it.
I'm going to continue. The reason is
well, then don't ask me a question if you don't want to hear my answer.
I'm reclaiming my time. This is a House Judiciary, not a House party.
So if you ask me a question, give me the opportunity to answer your question.
The former Trump campaign manager even joked about leaving town when asked if the president asked him to deliver the alleged message to Sessions.
You felt a little squeamish about delivering that message, correct?
No, sir.
Well, why did it take you so long and you never even delivered it?
Correct, I never delivered the message.
Yeah, you chickened out.
I went on vacation.
Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan addressed the issues important to him during his time for questions and drew attention to the alleged biases of the Obama-era DOJ.
When I asked the chairman when we might have an opportunity to question Mr. Horowitz, he said, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Of course you haven't thought about that. Too busy trying to impeach the president. Too busy slapping subpoenas on Corey Lewandowski.
And Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz used his time to ask Lewandowski about what he believes is the real reason for these kinds of hearings.
Now, Mr. Lewandowski, I am not allowed by House rules to impugn the motives of my colleagues or to speculate as to what might be animating this bizarre circumstance. But those rules don't apply to you. So, Mr. Lewandowski, do you have a thought as to why we continue to engage in a charade that is overwhelmingly opposed by the American people and fundamentally misunderstood by my Democrat colleagues?
You know, Congressman, I think they hate this president more than they love their country.
Supporters of the president said Corey Lewandowski's appearance did not move the ball for the Democrats on impeachment, but it did give the Trump loyalists free publicity to tout his possible run for the U.S. Senate seat for New Hampshire in 2020. Marty Golingan, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.